Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you are doing very well. So let's go ahead and continue our journey to build Movies Hunter app. So what we have left over in the last lesson, we just create empty movie page. So let's tackle in and see how we can build this page. So I will start by this image. I will go ahead here and let's see what we have. Alright, so we have image. I will create image here, and where is the image? In this folder, images, Joker, GPG. Alright, so cool. We have the image now, and we have left and right. So we believe we'll do this fix in the moment. So let's do another div, and let's go ahead and put the title here. So what we have, H2 Joker. I have mentioned this before that we're going to build statically, then we convert this all to API dynamic. So all the information in the website will fetch the information dynamically from the backend. Alright, so we have the Joker here. So let's see. Let's save. Okay, so I believe this image cover all the space anyway. So let's make it smaller. Let's make it 64. Alright, so we have the Joker here. So clearly we need flex here. Why flex? Because this will be align all the element inside this flex. Alright, so cool. We have this now. So let's grab it to the make some margin. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have margin and we have bottom border. So I align to in the middle, so in the container like this, mx auto to bring it in the middle, and let's make margin of 30 maybe. It doesn't work, so 10, 20. Oh, cool. So we have this now. So let's go ahead and do this. So we have this information. So what we have is to make this maybe in span. Grab this information. Let's make margin left of 5. And let's make the title large and fonts semi-bold. This doesn't work, so let's remove the S. Yep, it's working. So let's make it H1 maybe more. Okay, so not too much bigger, but anyways acceptable. So let's go ahead now and okay, so let's try X large 4 maybe like this. Yep, so it's working perfect. So let's go ahead and see what we have. So we have this paragraph here. Clearly we have B. Cool. And what we have as well, we have the feature. Let's make this in span. And we have these guys as well. So writer, see how this goes. Okay, so let's make it a new div or span. Okay, so let's do some margin. We have just make 24 maybe. Okay, and let's see what we have. So we have this is text gray. This will be text gray. 500 maybe. So let's see. Alright, cool. And let's make it smaller. Text small. Alright, cool. And let's make, we have margin. Let's make margin top of 5 or more maybe. Okay, 5 is cool. And let's do this now. So we have the feature cast. Yeah, so this okay. So let's make a new div here, and let's grab this here. So we have Scott writer here, and let's make another span. Okay, so what we have, okay, cool. So let's make margin. We have margin, right? Yes, we have margin. So let's do this, okay, of 5. We need margin here as well of 5. Okay, so let's grab this here. Okay, cool. So we have this now. So let's make here what we have. So feature cast here. Let's make this in div. So we have a new line. Alright, so this will be we can do it flex, and there is many way to do it. For example, we can use like BR here. We do BR, a new line, okay, but the space is very too high, okay, so let's do the flex, okay. See what we have. So we have the feature cast, so let's do it. So we have row in the flex as a default, but let's change it to the column. Alright, so cool. So let's make some margin of the top 5 maybe. Alright, cool. And let's make this stand out some little bit. Okay, so font semi bold. Doesn't do much, but leave it for now. So let's go ahead. Let's make the writer here class of what text gray 500. Okay, cool. So we have this. So let's duplicate this again. Okay, it's come here. Okay, so let's do the flex. Okay, so let's grab this, all of these inside div, and let's make it as a flex. And okay, so let's do some margin in the right. So we have margin right 5. So like this. Okay, cool stuff. So just change this the name to Bruce Berman, executive producer, and see what we have. Alright, cool stuff. So just we have 2 buttons here, so let's go ahead and do these 2 buttons. Let's close this like this, like this. Okay, very cool. So let's try to make the button here. So we have archive, so go to empty page. Okay, play trailer. Okay, see the play trailer comes here. So let's fix this because we are in the flex. So okay, we can put these all inside flex. Okay, so we have it here. So let's go ahead and grab it inside this div. So inside this will be here. Very cool. So let's make some classes, and let's make the first one 10. Okay, so it doesn't work. We can make it inside div. So because this a element is a line, doesn't accept the margin from the top, so let's make it inside div. Okay, grab this bad boy in div and make the class here of margin top of 5, and we are okay, cool. So let's make some classes here. I will start with the rounded maybe, and bg curve yellow, and let's make 500. Alright, cool. And let's make bx of 5 or 10. Let's try 5, and by of 4. Alright, cool. So we have this now. So let's I will grab icon from my screen, and we come here and let's paste it here. So we have this. So, alright, cool. So we have this here now. So let's make it change the display to Inline-flex, and this going to do to all the element inside this will be accommodate in one line. All right, I get this from the here from the our library that we have installed. All right, cool. So let's change the color to text black, and all right, cool. And we have some margin on the left, so let's make here span and make margin left of 5 or 4 or 3 maybe. All right, and this very high, so let's see, change it to like this. All right, cool. So let's go ahead now and duplicate this line. All right, cool. So what we have here, favor, okay. So let's do some margin left 5 maybe. All right, cool. So we have here, we will change this icon, and I will grab it from my screen. So paste it here. Okay, so let's use it. Where is it? So here, and we have an assist folder, images. What we have, this, like, I forget the name, so is heart white the GPG. Alright, so tell me it's not okay. I forget this. Alright, so we don't have this image because the extension is wrong. Alright, cool. So we have the images here. So one thing I want to, we don't have the favor icon here, so let's do it. We have it in the last, in the movie here, I believe, and this one, this is the one. I will show you something here very quickly. So go to movie, popular movie, not this one. So where is it? All right, cool. So we have to add it here. So let's make it this a new line, and let's go to popular movie items here, and I believe is this the one. Okay, and go to movie again, and let's try to paste it here. All right, cool. So we have it here, and let's do something very quickly. All right, so we have it here. So let's fix this very quickly. So we have the icon here, so we need to do this flex. All right, and let's do this now. So okay, let's do some margin here and the 8. So we have here, so on the SVG, so we have the SVG here, so we can simply make margin, or let's do it here in the span. So the span, okay, we have this all the span, so let's make here maybe right of 2, 3. Okay, let's make it 1. All right, cool. So let's very quickly do the cast, but we have border here, so let's do the border B, and see what we have is very so let's make it gray of 500 maybe, or 600. All right, cool. And let's do some margin. Okay, the margins work from the top, so we have to make it from the bottom, so like this. Okay, Do we have something else here? Okay. Alright, cool. So we have done the padding, and let's do the cast. So let's create a new component. Let's create a new component, and let's call this cast view, and I will type a view and scaffold this very quickly. So what we have here is the cast. Okay, so let's do this H1 maybe, or H2 cast, and let's import this very quickly. So I will close this, and close this. Alright, cool. So let's import this very quickly here. So come here and import cast from what we have is cast and the current directory, this guy, and let's register this very quickly. Component, and we have the cast here. Very cool. Alright, so let's use it now. So we have the div here. Okay, so let's make it here maybe. Alright, cool. So it show here. So let's make it a new container. Okay, and we have two options here. We can take all of these, okay, and put this in div like this, and make class. Okay, and let's grab these all here and see what we have. Alright, cool. So this now more organized. So we have the cast here. So let's do some styling. So class of for text for x large or x large. Alright, like this, and font semi bold. Okay. Alright, so let's make the border bottom as well. Border gray 600 or 600 maybe. And yeah, so let's wrap it in the container. So we bring it in the middle. So MX auto like this. Alright, so this will be more clear in the bigger screen. So let's grab this image. I will copy this image address and come here and make an image here and see what we have. Alright, cool. So we have this now. So we will make it in the grid system. Okay, so let's make this, for example, grid. Okay, small screen will be 1, and bigger screen more than this is the smallest, then more bigger will make 2 maybe, and grid small, not like this, we have to make it like this, grid calls 2, and then in the medium screen will be grid call what we have, let's make it 3 or 3. Okay, and let's put the image again here. Alright, very cool. So let's do the actor name. So let's grab this, see what we have. Nope. Alright, we can do it flex and column. Okay, but let's make it, if we do it flex and column, flex. Okay, so let's bring it down. So let's put this in div. Okay, and let's grab this here. Alright, cool. So we don't need the flex, I believe. Alright, cool. So we have, let's remove this line, so we don't need this line here, but we need it in the container. All right, cool. So let's come down here, and yes, so this is very cool stuff now. And we have done one photo here like this. Okay, and in the next lesson we'll continue to design. We have done the cast, and let's change the font very quickly. So the font, I believe, is not nice, so let's make it class. What the class? Text gray 600 or something. 600 is very. Alright, so 300. Okay, cool. So the lesson get longer. In the next lesson we're going to build the images, these images. All right, and one image, then we will fetch all dynamic from the back end. Okay, so before I wrap this lesson, so let's make some margin or padding in the X of 5 or 4, B of 4, let's see. All right, cool. So we have this now, and the cast, let's make it of 5. All right, so we have it nice like this, and of course we can duplicate this and this. So if I go here in the movie and make cast like this. Okay, so let's come here down. Yes, clearly right, he's absolutely right, because the grid here, so the grid here, we need to this line to loop, not that one. So let's see what we have. So save, and yeah, let's save again, refresh the page, and yes, it is 100% correct. We will do some margin as well, so margin in the right. So let's clear this again, and margin in the right of maybe 2. Okay, not here, but will be in the div here. Okay, and let's duplicate, and this should do the trick. Yep, so we have it very nice. Make it more bigger. All right, cool stuff. So we can make it in the largest screen. Last thing here, last change, I will copy and paste this, and the largest screen we make it 4. Okay, cool. So we'll have another one here. All right, so I will wrap this video here, and please, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and all the information will be fetched from the internet in the next few lessons. And yes, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.